Yoga in Pennsylvania, take 2. I have with me Liza, Timus, Mary, and here we go. Find your stillness. Get nice and tall. Close your eyes. Begin to breathe really deeply. Stay nice and still and bring your pointer fingers to your thumbs, the rest of the fingers extended. So still like a statue for 2 more breaths. Your hands like they are, but lift them up off your legs and move them all around, stretching your wrists, your elbows, your shoulders. Let it look really cool. Get silly with it. Stretch all around. Need a little smile therapy. Keep the hands, but bring them out to the sides. Let's start with an Om. So breathe in, breathe out, breathe in. Om. Good work. Release your hands. Inhale, reach them up. Exhale, twist to your right. Let your arms float down, hands either on your leg or on the earth. Stay tall. Yeah, nice and tall. Look out over your back shoulder. Breathe deeply. Feel that big stretch in your back. With your next inhale, unravel and reach up to the sky. Exhale, twist to the left. Float the arms to where they need to be. Take a look out over your back shoulder. Your legs are still heavy. Your breath is still deep. Inhale, unravel and reach up. Take turns reaching one arm higher than the other. Reach, reach, reach. Reach, reach, reach. Do it in your own time. Really reach, really reach. How far up can you reach? Can you reach any further? Just grab a drink if you need one. Good. Bring your hands down. Extend your legs forward. We practice this one, Timus. Root into the bones in the back. Reach up. Come forward just as far as you're comfortable. Maybe it's a big forward fold, maybe it's small. Good. And then roll your shoulders. Make this sound. Good work. Other direction with your shoulders. Let's make that sound again. It was cool. Come back up. Inhale, reach. Exhale, forward. So this time, we'll bend our knees a little bit or a lot. See if you can reach your arms underneath. Hold opposite wrists or opposite elbows under there. And then inch your feet forward again. Good work. Take a little movement in your head while you're here to relax the neck. When you're ready to release, slowly bring your hands back out. Come back up. Bring your feet a little bit wider. Root back in. Good. Reach back up. Bring it forward. Yeah. We got a plan for later. Come back up. Bring your legs even wider, as wide as they can go, but still be comfy. Move back if you need to. Yeah, good, good. Okay. Here we go. Reach it up. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah, good. Stagger like that. Reach up. Bring it forward. Hands can go on the ground or on your feet or your legs, wherever they're most comfy. We're going to hang out here, so really get comfy. Good. Just like, remember earlier, what did I say helps you stretch more? Bringing your toes towards you. So if you need to stretch more, bring your toes towards you.
I don't think that's
If you want to stretch
possible.
less, point them away.
I don't think that's possible.
Okay. While you're here, one shoulder comes forward for a bigger stretch.
What do we do? I can't do that.
The other shoulder comes forward. Yeah, you're doing it. Just change it up. Keep changing it up. Change and change. Nice. We're nice and stretched. Okay, now back at center, hands on the ground. Slide them as far forward as they can go, but stay comfy. Stay comfy. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Move your head around again. Find your way back up. Take a twist to your right. Good, good. Roll your ankles while you're here.
The rocks are hurting my feet.
Are they? Other direction. My heel's digging in. Yours is too. Okay, stay tall. Make your way to the other side. Find your twist to the left. Roll your ankles some more. The water looks pretty today.
It does look super pretty.
Other direction with your ankles.
What was in there?
Come back to center. Yeah?
What's in there?
I don't know.
Is this the tube in there?
Bring the soles of the feet to touch. I don't think this is where we went to, but
I don't think it is either.
soles of the feet to touch?
Whatever.
Do you remember what I told you this was called this morning? Baddha Konasana. Make your way forward.
Oh, I can do this. I can do this.
Good, good.
Read the book.
Yeah, you can, if you want to stretch your ankles more, open your feet like you're opening a book.
Read it.
Like you're reading a book, yeah. Anything good in that book?
Reading a book that smells like toe jam.
Smells like toe jam.
Yeah. Yeah, the usual.
Of course it does. Okay.
Toes have fingerprints.
Now elbows into the thighs. What?
Don't you bring them in as close as you can?
Not yet. You can. So if you're pressing your elbows into your thighs, it's a bigger stretch in your hips, right?
You're doing the butterflies.
Okay, release and come back up. Bring your heels in as close as you can. Timmy loves this one. Huge stretch, huh? Come forward if you can.
How far do we go?
As far as you're comfortable. Can you bring your feet closer to your body? Now it's a bigger stretch, huh? No. Flexible. back up. What feels like?
Death. My hips are dead.
Bring your feet to one side.
Oh.
Sit back on your heels. Come to kneeling.
It's an extreme ended.
I shall face you for this one.
I
We're
might
gonna
fart.
find our what?
I
Oh,
might fart.
that's okay. So this is our lion pose. Hands rest on your legs. Get comfy. Okay, good. That's comfy for you with your toes turned under? Okay. Yoga farts are always welcome. So for our lion pose, we're going to stick our tongues out as far as they can go. We'll cross our eyes and look up. It stretches the eyes and the mouth, but we have to make a sound with our throats as we come forward. So it looks like this.
I can't cross my eyes up.
Come back up. You can't? You kind of did. Stretch it. Does that stretch them? Just do that. But stick your tongue out and make the sound. We'll get it a couple of times. Breathe in. The last time.
Dang it, I didn't do the eyes. I kept my tongue
Beautiful.
out the whole time. Is that fine?
That's fine. Does it feel like you stretched your tongue in your eyes? Then you did it perfectly. We'll come on to hands
This
and
is
knees
helping me.
now.
Well, I was there.
We'll get cat and cow with the breath. So lift your heart, breathe in, round your spine, breathe out. Breathe in, lift your head and your butt.
Hey, we should make the noises.
All right, we will. Exhale, cat. Meow. Inhale, cow. Moo. Exhale, cat. Meow. Moo. Meow. Last one, your best moo. Release. Spread your fingers, turn your toes,
I don't know
lift
what
your
we're
hips.
doing.
Downward facing dog. Pick your wedgie if you have one. Bend out the knees. Bend one knee, then the other.
I don't know what you mean.
Ooh, I like it. There you go. Good. We can do it. What Liza was doing. Keep your butt in the air and bend one knee, bring it to your nose. Then put your foot back down. Other side, knee to nose. Put it down. One more time each side. Knee to nose. Next one. Knee to nose. Okay, walk your feet to your hands. Standing forward, bend. Get there however it's comfy. Ooh, we got a frog pose going on.
Oh, I was the only one.
Well, actually, if Liza wants to do that pose, let's do it. Toes turn out a little, feet about mat's width apart.
Wait, are we doing frog standing?
Well, you can do it from here by bending your knees to come back down to where you were. Yep, yep. Your hands can come on the ground, or if you have your balance,
Flat, not on
hands
tippy
at
toes?
heart. Huh?
Are we have to be flat, not on tippy toes?
No, you can be on tippy toes if you need to be.
Which is the anything.
The better stretch is with your heels down. It feels more of a stretch, doesn't it? Yep.
Wait, I'm leaning backwards.
You want to get crazy with it?
No. Yeah. What do you
No? We
Yeah,
can,
let's
we'll
try
take it. See if you want. You can reach your right arm and wrap it around. Your left arm comes back and you hold. It's a bind.
Wait.
You got Timmy's got close.
Hey, I'm doing it.
Definitely a good try. How about?
I was doing it.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, close. Yeah, close,
My
close.
hands are crossed.
It's like wrapped around one leg. Then you can wrap it around the other leg.
Wait, this one's easy. Wait, I'm going wrong.
So it's like this. Stay down. Go back down like this.
I don't know if
Okay.
I can back up.
Oh, so this arm comes inside. Bend your elbow and take your arm back. Yep, yep. There you go. There you go. That one. That one would go inside. Yeah, yeah. The other arm would come back around.
I'm good.
Okay, you're good.
Oh.
Liza, okay.
Oh, my
That
knee.
one. Okay, now this one. Whoa, whoa. Face plant. You okay there?
Yes.
The butt plant. Okay. So.
Sorry,
here.
Bogo.
Come
I
back.
can do it like that.
That arm.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Now this arm goes on your back. Yeah, and try to touch your hands together. All right, good, good, good. And so it's okay if your hands don't touch. Just reaching them around like that gives you the stretch.
My mat is breaking. That's what I do.
Just let it break. Come back,
This
come to
is-
standing.
This one's floating.
Oh boy.
I'm gonna step on it, you know.
And now I liked what Timmy was starting to do. With these side stretches, reach
Whoa,
your
my
right
feet.
arm up.
My feet feels really
Take a hinge over.
Oh, I heard a crack.
You heard a crack?
Yes.
That might be a good thing.
I don't
Good,
think.
good, good. Try to keep your shoulder back because when you come in like this, it's not as much of a stretch as this.
It feels like
Yes,
a good thing.
yes. Gorgeous, gorgeous.
Is this
Come
good?
back up. That's good, yeah. Left arm up. Hinge it over.
Is this good?
That's great, that's great, that's great.
Cadis, you caught a fish.
Can you take your top shoulder back a little bit?
I don't know what you
Like
mean.
this, instead of like this? Like this. Yes! Perfect, perfect.
Caught a fishy.
You're just chilling. You need to be stretching in the stretch. That's good. Okay, good, 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 good. Come on. Who caught a fish?
That dude. That dude.
Oh, nice.
How do you know?
Some guy caught a fish over there.
Turn back.
All right.
Doing yoga
Well, yeah, we're just doing yoga.
in the middle of fishing.
Yep.
Fishing.
So feet back to mats width apart. Can you clasp your fingers behind you? Lift your shoulders and then bring them down. Arms away.
Oh.
Lift your heart.
I do
Feel
this
this
in
stretch. Stay here and breathe.
Wait, there's a squirrel. This good, kitty.
Breathe in. Beautiful. Exhale forward. If it doesn't feel good on your shoulders to keep your hands clasped, you can release them.
Like this.
Yeah. Or let them come down. We'll all let them come down eventually. So relax your hands down now.
Tim, knees have to be
All the
straight.
way down. Yep. Release your clasp lies and come down. Good.
My arms aren't long enough.
Hands on your shins. Lift up halfway so that your spine is parallel to the ground.
So
Yes.
like
Yep, yep, yep. Okay. Good. Do you feel that stretch in your spine? Try to lift your, try to do this. Yeah, yeah. Good, good, good. Inhale here. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms out and up. Exhale, hands to the heart. Bring your feet back to hips distance apart. We'll get warrior one with the right leg back. Step it back. Toes out a little. Perfect, perfect. Bend your front knee over its ankle.
Wait, what? What?
Bend your front knee, but let it be, the knee be right above the
Like that?
ankle. Yep, yep, yep. Arms up.
We did this in the
Yeah.
rock
Yep, we did this at Builder's Rocks. This is
And
warrior
track.
one. What?
and at the track.
And at
Yeah.
the track, yep.
I didn't do yoga at Builders.
Oh, well we did.
Yeah,
all
we
of
took
us.
pictures.
Okay,
Could I bend any
now,
farther?
now for a moment, silence and feel the stretch. Breathe in. Breathe out.
I don't feel like I'm getting a stretch because our
Release.
foot's crooked.
The back foot.
Yeah.
That's how it has to be for warrior one. You want, okay, Liza didn't get a stretch
I did
in that one.
Then
So let's,
I tried it like this and I got a bigger stretch.
well, let's try a lunge. It's more of a balance challenge. So for the lunge, it's pretty much the same thing except you lift your heel and come onto your toes in the
Yeah,
back.
that'd be better.
That's
for
a
me.
bigger stretch for you? Good. Reach your arms up if you can. Good.
Yeah, this is way better.
Great form, great form. Breathe in here. Breathe out, hands to the mat. Step your back foot forward. Good.
Whoa, my knee just cracked.
There's a rock under my foot. Half lift on an inhale.
My foot is peeling.
Fold on your exhale. Inhale, arms out and up. Exhale, hands to the heart. Left leg back for warrior one first. So step it back. Keep the toes pointed out a little.
My toes cracked.
Front knee bends again. Okay, good. Everything faces forward. So instead of having your hips open, bring both hips forward. Put your hands on your hips. Are they facing the front? Yeah. Water down. That front toes forward. Thank you. Knee over ankle.
I'm slipping.
Beautiful, beautiful. Oh, the split mode. Arms reach up.
Split.
Hands can be touching or apart.
Split mode.
Good. Look up if you can. That brings a balance challenge.
It's like we're praying.
Warrior 1. It is like we're praying.
Well, be very close to me.
Just pretend
Very
it's not
close.
there.
What?
So Liza says this doesn't give her a big enough stretch. Release for a moment. Come onto your toes in the back for a lunge. Is that a bigger stretch for you? Good. Arms up if you can. No problem if you can't. They can stay down.
My foot
Good.
is flat and it's facing forward.
It doesn't have to be flat. My heel's lifted.
But that's stretched more for me.
Oh, okay. Do what stretches you more. Breathe in.
Oh, that's my foot.
Breathe
Feels
out.
really
Hands
stretchy.
down. Back foot forward. Half lift on an inhale.
My arms are as long as my legs.
Breathe out.
Look.
Lower. No, they aren't. Breathe in. Arms out and up.
It's
Let it be a nice
impossible.
stretch. Hands to the heart. Let's get a balance challenge.
Tree.
Do you want to do tree?
Yeah, we can
'Kay.
tree. And I'm in shorts, so
Tree
I can
pose,
only
since
put
we're-
my foot right here, or
Oh.
my foot will flip.
Good.
It
Okay.
hurt.
So when you're ready, bring your weight into your right foot. Left knee out to the side. Heel can come on the ankle, the calf, or the thigh. Where's it going to go today? It doesn't matter. It's
Mine's
just
going way up top.
where you're comfy. Hands can come together at the heart. Lock your gaze. That means find a spot that's not moving and keep your eyes right there. Good, good, good.
There's a bug crawling on my foot.
Well, if you were a tree, there might be a bug crawling on your bark. Let's release. Shake it out.
Look, Katie, he's my new best friend.
Okay, we're gonna shake it out Liza style. Do the octopus for us, and everybody try to do the octopus. Not quite a yoga pose, but it's quite close. I like it. I like it. Helps.
Yeah, it helps really.
Of course, since we did tree pose on one side, we gotta get it on the other. Weight into the left foot. Liz.
Oh, sorry.
Weight.
Sorry.
We get tree pose on the other side. Heel to ankle,
I'm better.
calf, or thigh. Hands can come to the heart. Someone just beeped at us. Woo! Nice. Does one side feel easier than the other?
Yeah. Yes.
It happens.
This side.
Yep. Release. Shake it out. So, does anybody have, can each of you pick a favorite yoga move for us to do before we close?
Plunge.
Plunge?
Plunge.
What's plunge? Show me.
I forget what it's called. It
Plank?
starts with a P. Yeah, plank.
Plank? Okay. We're going into plank pose.
We had
So,
dance and dance.
I will, okay, you can just go right into it however you'd like.
I know.
If your plank pose feels better with your knees down, you can keep them down
No.
or lift them.
We weren't allowed to do it. Push-up style.
Try to get a long line from your heels to the top of your head or your knees to the top of your head. Good form. Good form. Liza, can you bring your butt down a little bit? Oh yeah. Let's release. Okay, take a couple circles.
My backward back.
Meanwhile, Timmy, do you have a favorite yoga move that you'd like us to do? It can be that one that you...
Yeah, I fell and cracked my head open.
Okay, yep. So, that one. Okay. From here, we're going to do Timmy's. Come to seated. Soles of the feet back to touch. Take a hold underneath your ankles and stay here. Or lift an ankle.
Everyone falls.
Or lift both ankles. Stay where you want to stay. If you're here and you want more, take a hold of your feet or your toes. Lift a leg or both legs.
Wait, there's a rock under my butt and it's really starting to hurt now.
So see, falling back without a wall behind you
It's much
is much better. Did you get off the rock?
Yep.
Good.
No.
So let's see. I know that it's kind of rough here. We're not on a flat surface. But but let's see, maybe we can rock back and forth.
Oh, yeah.
Like, see if you can
I can't do this.
go
Katie,
down
I can do this.
and back up.
Katie,
Oh.
I just did that. Look.
Nice, nice. Got it.
Yeah, really.
Nice. So from here, we might as well just roll around a little bit on our backs because it feels good. So you can do it in your own way, rocking forward and back, or bring your knees in and rock side to side. Meanwhile, Mary's thinking of a pose that she would like us to do.
What if I have two?
Then we'll do both.
Okay. Mary has two.
All right, we'll slowly come back up. What's the first one?
Pigeon.
Ooh, I love pigeon pose. So do you want to come into it from downward facing dog? Okay, we'll find our pigeon pose from down dog. So first, come into your tabletop on hands and knees. Turn your toes under. Lift your hips up, down dog. Right leg up to the sky.
Oh my God.
Then bring the knee to the mat, up by the wrist and the ankle by the other wrist.
Ooh, this is
Yes.
really comfy.
Yes. And then wiggle around. Stay tall or come forward.
Did you just say for the ice cream? I said I'm excited for ice cream.
We're not going because of the mint situation. You can sway from side to side in your hips if you want.
You're lying.
Okay, good, good.
That means you don't get a clap and get a small phone.
I know, that's a bummer.
Katie, you being mean on camera equal, then they'll yell at you that you're mean to children.
I'm getting bribed to go to an ice cream shop after this.
Hey, you
we
said
might,
we're going.
we might.
You said we're going.
All right,
And the
plant
was
your
a good
hands.
idea. What is on my leg?
Come
that
back
I
to downward
couldn't?
facing dog. So turn the toes under, step your leg back.
I didn't do a pigeon. I guess you did. I did?
Lift the other leg up.
Oh, yeah. I don't have balance like this.
Well, then just bring your leg forward. We'll all bring the leg forward. So one, yep, knee by the wrist, ankle by the wrist,
Hey,
good.
we did that. Oh, we do this at Mary's.
I think you
we
just
did
did that side, my dear.
Nuh-uh.
Are you sure?
I'm positive.
All right, good. Well, you got to make sure you do both sides. We're gonna look on camera and see if you did that side already. If you
gonna
did,
change.
your body's gonna be very much out of balance. If once we watch it later, we'll make you do the other side twice if you forgot that side. Okay. But while you're here, big stretch in your hip, right?
It's like in
Big
your
stretch in the knee,
because of
right?
my thigh. Hey, is this extra good?
Yeah, if you come forward, I mean, it's we don't really say things are extra good. We just say it's a different stretch, right?
Hey, I'm not using my arms.
Whoa, you're making it a balance challenge.
I'm done with these.
Wowzers.
I'm done with these.
All right, when you're feeling like you're ready to let it go, plant your hands, turn your toes, lift it back to down dog. And then we'll take a rest before we get Mary's second favorite pose. Knees down, sit back on your heels. Huh?
Can we do for our rest? Katie.
Yeah, if you want to, actually.
Katie.
So sit back down. Yes?
I have one more pose.
What is it?
It's called dead pigeon pose.
Yikes.
Dying pigeon pose.
Yikes.
Can we do it?
It's possible. But first, Timmy wants to rest with an ohm. So
After
sit back
our,
down.
Can we?
Yeah. Okay. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. And Mary, what is the second pose you'd like us to do? Child's pose, one of the best.
Oh.
We'll plant our hands down,
Children
bring
are
our
good at the
feet
child's
back.
pose.
Sit back on your heels. Turn the tops of the toes on the ground. Yep. And then can you bring the forehead down to the mat?
Is this good?
Yeah. So So Liza has a good point. She wrapped her arms around behind her back. There's a bunch of different options for child's pose.
That rock transferred back and now comes in.
So you can keep your arms reaching forward. You can
How about this?
you can do that one too, yeah. There's no real rules and laws in yoga as long as you're not hurting yourself or doing anything that could hurt you later. It's a good thing. So from here, 2 more breaths.
It'd be very easy to go from this to pigeon pose, to dead pigeon pose.
Release. And we'll see what Liza's talking about. Apparently there's a dead pigeon pose, which could be just being made up right now.
No.
How do we get
On
there?
Big City Greens.
Okay. So show us.
We like this.
Okay.
Oh, I know this one. This isn't really a pose.
Okay. And then.
Then put your arms out.
Okay.
And then. And squawk like you need help.
And something. Perfect. All right. Beautiful. Love the dead pigeon.
I swear that rock moved.
Oh. Well, get the rock out of there, and then we're all going to roll over onto our backs just to get pretty comfy. Whoa, a fish just jumped. Oh my gosh.
Crushed you. I think I threw the rock at the fish.
Oh, you threw the rock in. I thought a fish jumped.
No, the fish did jump and I threw the rock at the fish.
So once you're on your back, bring your knees into your chest and rock side to side.
Everything's so much easier. Oh no. Why was I walking there?
Get those rocks out of there. Good.
Not fishing and living
There's
today.
another fish.
Making sure that I won't feel nothing.
If you need any other stretches before we rest into stillness, find them. They can be anything. It doesn't have to be a yoga pose. Just check in with your body, see if there's anything else that could use a nice stretch. Timmy's finding plow pose right now.
It's actually an alligator.
Good. And then when you feel ready to really rest, lay down
I'm taking a nap.
and pretend you're dead. It's called corpse pose.
We should do pigeon pose.
So corpse pose means get as still and comfortable as you can so that you can just melt into your mat. Close your eyes. Feel your body really heavy against the ground.
I'm scared. Because if a tsunami breaks in, that'll keep you than me.
It's just the wind. So let's see if we can be very quiet just for a minute. I'll time us. Become a statue.
We should try 100 seconds.
Close your eyes. Be as quiet as you can be. I'll time you. Be as still as you can be. Begin to imagine that you're floating on a cloud. You see all the other clouds around you. You feel the wind and the air. Alright, when you're ready, begin to roll your wrists and wiggle your fingers. Nice and comfy. Roll your ankles, move your legs and arms and everything around. Roll to a side on your mat. Are you ready for a nap?
No, I'm ready for ice cream.
We'll press back up to our seated position. Hands together at your heart. Once you're there, close your eyes. Breathe in. Breathe out. Everything that's good within me truly honors everything that's good within you. Namaste.
Namaste. Yeah.
Yay, yoga!
Wow!
Woo! All right, say goodbye to.
No, we're octopus.
We'll get our octopus move, everyone. Okay, say everyone gets to say goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.
Have a nice day.
Bye again.